Davis Wheelerbeck and the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring that little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. And Christopher Eccleston is returning to Doctor Who. Christopher Eccleston, we're all kind of excited about here that in the Doctor Who fandom. Look, I think the basic feeling is that he really just didn't get enough time. I would have loved to have seen a second season with him, see how he was developing the character. But the question is, why now? Why now? And I've heard people say, it's a disingenuous cash grab. I don't think it is, because I just don't think there's enough money in it to be grabbing. I mean, I think it's good for Big Finish. I don't think, but for him, I don't think it's a disingenuous. I don't think it's a cash grab. My real feeling is that he was very, very, very hurt about what happened with him with Doctor Who, and I still don't really know completely, but he was very, very, very hurt by it. He felt he wasn't supported, and he was damaged, right? Damaged. I think it's taken him a good 15 years to heal, and then, meeting fans. I think going to conventions, maybe like, it's an extra few dollars, in my pocket, why not? I think meeting fans and seeing the genuine love they had for him and his portrayal of the Doctor is the thing that's soft. That's my opinion. I don't know. Let's hear from it in his own words. There was a big interview with him in Doctor Who magazine, which Radio Times has now clipped the relevant segment and made this little story about it. Hopefully, like most things in Radio Times, it'll be hilarious bollocks. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I like a bit of hilarious bollocks. Who doesn't like a bit of hilarious bollocks? So we're going to be reading together. Before we get into it, of course, can you hit the like button? That'll be fan-dabby-double-dozy. Can you hit that like button? Can you hit the share button? Can you hit the subscribe button? That'd be lovely. We like the subscribe button. It's something that you should click lovingly and passionately. I would say, well, if you just click it normally, that's also fine as well. Thank you very much. I'm very, very grateful for everybody subscribing. I've just got over 2,900 subscribers. I don't know if I'm still over 2,900. YouTube does take 5 to 10 off me every now and again. So until I'm like well over 2,900, I'm not breathing a sigh of relief. And after that, I'm going to be bucking you to get me to 3,000. So, this never stops. It's much like YouTube. The treadmill never, ever stops. So like, share, subscribe, comment. I got a whole ton of comments I need to get back to. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get it done today. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Or dares to dream. And it's going to be super, super, super splendid. So absolutely fantastic. Go check out my Indiegogo, right? Go check out my Indiegogo. Two freaking awesome graphic novels. There's one left at the sale price of $40. You get both for $40. But you've demanded, so I delivered. You get a whole bunch of extra stuff when you buy both together. So I just added a new tier in everything but the comics. I don't want to, but you wanted it. I do get $40 off. So for $10, yes, for $10, you get all the extras. What are the extras? You get for the Male Gaze series, 6. They were 4, now they're 6 cards of my 12-year-old titillations. I'm hoping this series will grow by the time the campaign ends. The more backers we get, the bigger it is. That's basically it. So we got Keeping the British End Up. We have Party Like It's 1999. We have Don't Even Think It's Citizen. How could I not? We have No Hanky Panky in the TARDIS. Oh, yes, there is. Yes, there is. Then we had this one added in, I'm Sensing Strong Emotions, Captain. But then we added in this one, which I think is just fantastic, wonderful in every way. The Force is female. The Force is female. What do you think about that, Princess Leia? Do you think the Force is female? Yes, I do. Oh my God, this is so hot. I mean, just look at this. It's so freaking hot. Dominic Ratchet, the artist of this, really nailed it. So Force is female. So you get that full run. If there's more cards, by the time we finish, you get more cards. And you get this poster, this A2 poster of a Bohemian Time and Space. We got The Eyes Have It. You could add that on. We have I was going to this reverse of polarity of the neutron flow. Didn't fit in the Indiegogo field for the title of perk, so I just got it. Great Balls of Fire. So go check it out. Or buy the comics. That's actually what I wanted to do, is buy the comics. But if you want to buy that too, yeah, I think we could all live with it. I think it's all fan-dabby-double-dozy. You know what was fan-dabby-double-dozy? You know what's fantastic? That Christopher Eccleston is returning to Doctor Who. I am actually really, really psyched for it. I'm really looking forward to hearing what it is. This is all set before Rose, so I was a little bit upset to hear that, because if you watch that first series, there's a real great character development you get for his Doctor, where he goes from like post-traumatic stress disorder to like being at peace with himself at the end, right? So I preferred him a little bit further along the road. I get the feeling that they're just going to play him as he is a little bit further along the road and not really mention it. I think that's basically what they're going to. But the question is, why? Why is he returning? Right? Why is he returning? So let's hear it from his own words. I'm intrigued. Christopher Eccleston reveals why he finally returned to Doctor Who for Big Finish adventure. Ventures, maybe? I don't know. Doctor Who star who played the Ninth Doctor in 2005 has explained why he returned to the character for Big Finish. Like, literally, is there a need for that subheading? I mean, really, it seems to say exactly the same thing. Lauren Morris, go back to school. You don't know how to write. Doctor Who, well, at least you're not Hugh Fullerton, who is the worst. I mean, in terms of writing, not shilling. Doctor Who's Christopher Eccleston has explained why he reprised his role as the Ninth Doctor in Big Finish audio drama. No, in a series of Big Finish audio dramas. Oh my God, this person has no idea what they're talking about. Saying that now was the right time to return to the character. Right, so right now we can go either way. Disingenuous cash grab, or he's healed enough. The A-Word star, I've never seen the A-Word, who played the Doctor in the BBC One show for just one series in 2005, and was then blacklisted and had to leave the country, and ended up working in Hollywood. He was in Thor, Dark World, and G.I. Joe 3 or 2. And you could see him like struggle not to put a gun in his mouth the entire time. He was so miserable. He was just so miserable. So I think that stung a bit. He told Doctor Who magazine that he'd been asked to return as a Time Lord before, but it hadn't worked out. And also on a few occasions, he was nearly asked by Moffat to return for the 50th anniversary, but according to the way Moffat tells it, he went out to lunch with him, and he thought, I could have talked him into it, but he wasn't there. And I felt wrong. And I'm kind of glad he came up with the War Doctor. The only thing I don't like about the War Doctor is that it gave Chris Chibnall, the current showrunner, license to try and redo that over and over again. And it's not working. It's very bad. I've asked a few occasions, but it just wasn't the right time because of various things about where I was in my personal life and professional life. And then it became the right time. Well, I hope we got more detail than that. That's really you're not telling us anything. We talked about it at a convention, and they contacted Sarah Ellman, who's my voiceover agent. And I had a look at the scripts and was really encouraged by the quality of them. And here we are. Listen, here's the thing. Big Finish, when they're not like full of their insane ideological agenda, they normally do the big scripts, and they're not often full of their insane ideological agenda because they need to sell things. I mean, I've really cut down on my buying of Big Finish because you get that the minute they get agenda driven, then the quality just goes through the floor. It's terrible. But yeah, as we are here, right? As we are on this one, I'm pretty confident they're going to be good. It's also this first box set is all written by Nick Briggs, who is a massive like liberal progressive. So we're on different sides of the universe. Again, politically, ideologically, I think he's a good writer. I think he's a good writer, and I think he normally puts out good scripts. So I am looking forward to this a lot. So you like the quality scripts. On why he wanted to revisit the Doctor Who character, he added, what convinces bricklayer to build a wall? Money. So I guess what convinces a plumber to plumb? What convinces you to do your job? First of all, I mean, it's not a fashionable thing to say, but we're all English and we don't talk about such things. But I'm an actor, and the way I pay my mortgage and my support my children is by acting. So it's paid work. Okay, so I think that's a reasonably strangely honest answer, right? You don't normally get that. Listen, it's a job. But really, he could have had this job many times over. I wonder why he's choosing now. Secondly, as I've always said, I have a great love for the character, and I've always said that. Yeah, I think he did have a great love for the character, which is why I think he was like just so wounded by the whole experience, right? Listen, you don't see real hatred unless there was love there to start with. Yeah, and there's real he was just so bitterly wounded. I really totally believe that. Eccleston was the first actor to play the Doctor in Russell T Davies reboot. Not reboot! Revival! Of the classic series with a nice Doctor. I'll take it back. Maybe at least Hugh Fullerton. He's a massive shill and he's just selling Disney and whatever crap he's supposed to sell. But at least he knows what the bloody things are. The classic with the Ninth Doctor heading on his intergalactic travels alongside much loved companion Rose Tyler and her boyfriend Mickey Smith, Noel Clarke. Oh, he was good. I'm reprising the character on a day-to-day basis after 16 years. Eccleston said, it's nice to play a hero. I guess it is. Like Eric Roberts said when he did that master set, he one of the reasons he did it is I like playing a villain, and that master set is really good. I really, really enjoyed that. I would go check out my review of it. I do recommend it. It's nice to play. It's nice to play somebody who has all the answers. It's nice to play an enthusiasm. It's nice to play somebody who has who's front foot and confident. I don't know what front foot means. I guess it must be an old expression. By the way, my favourite line in Rusty Dave was it Eccleston's Doctor Who, where Rose says, "If you're an alien, how come you sound like you're from the north?" He said, well, lots of planets have a north. That's just a brilliant line. It's nice to play an enthusiast. It's confident and warm. It's a gift to play, as every actor who's ever had the role will tell you. This is a hero who doesn't just take himself too serious. This is a hero who doesn't take himself too seriously and who is filled with love. It's a joyous thing to do. I imagine it is. It must be kind of a happy thing. So listen. I think the most important thing about this being successful, other than being good scripts and everything like that, is Eccleston being happy to play the role. I think that's going to make a big difference. I would love them to get Billy Piper and Noel Clarke in. I would love that. If they could do more of these. But who knows? We have to see where these 3 or 4 go. I imagine they're doing good. They're going to do pretty well. I imagine they're going to do pretty well. The Ninth Doctor Adventures, Eccleston in the Ninth Doctor Adventures, Eccleston is set to face the Cybermen. That's in the 3rd volume. Iconic villain the Ninth Doctor never got to meet during his time in the BBC One's Doctor Who. Well, it was only 12 episodes, and it was mainly new monsters throughout. So there you go. So, does he say why he's returning? It seems like he's saying, I needed a job. It seems like that. He's saying, and maybe, but it was announced before the pandemic. I'll say maybe COVID had was a role in it, but it was announced before the pandemic. So I think it was announced before the pandemic, wasn't it? It's so hard to remember. That last year, everything just kind of melds into one. But so, why is he returning? Okay, listen, I'm sticking with my theory that basically he got better. He healed, right? From the pain they had. I think what healed him is fandom. I really do. God, I hope he doesn't look on Twitter and see what the fandom's like there. It's not good. It's not fun. It's not funny. So there you go. My name's Felix Beck, and you're a rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.